Hi, this is Bridget, and I wanted to come to you to do the July forecast. One of the things is I don't have my podcast production person, Chad. We just couldn't meet up. And so, unfortunately, I'm going to be doing this live myself. So, there's going to be some bumps and some unsmooth things, but the information is very pertinent to July. And how can I say, hopefully helpful, because I'd like for you to get your best out of you for the July month. It's going to be a very intense month because of Mars being so active in the chart in the sky, and also Pluto being retrograde. You'll find a lot of frustrations as far as political things and scandals, that kind of thing. So one of the things I'd like for you to do is when you're thinking about doing classes in order to expand your consciousness, or to maybe come to know yourself better, think about taking a class with myself, or also Brooke Long, who is an intuitive nutritionist. But we have a free journaling class that you're welcome to participate in. It's not, how do I want to say, a class where you have to drive. It's a email where you are giving prompts that will kind of get you thinking on what's the best path for you. How do you feel about things? What would you rather be doing? That kind of thing. So we have journaling. All you have to do is contact me at brigidseas@gmail.com and say, I'd like to start doing the journaling class. And we will, completely free, and we'll start sending you email prompts. Also, if you're interested in astrology, I can set you up for a one-on-one class, or you can do a group chat class on StreamYard. Also, crystal grids, if you'd like to learn the tarot the traditional way. You are welcome to email me again, and we'll set something up and go from there. The other thing is, the reason why I do these monthly is because I have a clientele that would like to know what's on the general forecast. And one of the things that they want to know is a general forecast, and then how the configuration of the stars affects them for the month. If you want to continue to be on this list, I'm going to put this up. This is pretty simple. I'm going to move this over. There we go. Like and subscribe on Facebook for Astro Brigid, and then also YouTube, Brigid Seas. And then my Gmail account is brigidseas@gmail.com. All those classes are available to you for a nominal fee. The journal prompts are free. We just would like to grow our community. Eventually we'll start a Facebook page. So, all right. So let's start with the general forecast for this month. Okay. So because Pluto's in retrograde, we'll have nothing but a lot of echoes from the past. Our government, the way it's going now, and limiting the choices of the female population, this same thing happened way back when, during the time of Lincoln. And so we'll see how that evolves. But all these old issues are coming to the forefront so that we deal with them. The other thing is, creative projects are going to be at the forefront. You might see some new and innovative things coming to pass that were inventions in the past but are coming forward now. The other thing is, July 29th, Jupiter goes into retrograde, and it actually is going to kind of when it changes directions, it's such a huge planet that it literally kind of stands still for like 3 or 4 months. You're going to find that the focus is going to be on our north nodes, which is in Taurus. Mine happens to be in Taurus also. So new technologies, new finances. This is a retrospective thing that you can think about. Think about what you were doing 18 years before this time period. What didn't you get done? What were the things that you would like to do differently? Okay. So those are the kind of questions we're asking now that are very pertinent. And if you get to the point where you like, oh yeah, I started a degree 18 years ago, we'll finish it. Um, I had an issue with a friend 18 years ago. Okay, make sure that you come to an agreement, or you let bygones be bygones, because it's time to let things go. Also, I'm just prepping you ahead of time that Mercury is in retrograde, September 9th to October 2nd. And I really do feel, because of where it's at and where Venus is at and all the other places, it's a good time for a possible peace with Ukraine, and maybe a good time for reconciliation. I'm hoping. Um, our hearts and prayers and worries go out to the people of Ukraine. Also, 7/13 of this month, full moon and secrets. What happens is anything that's been held in secret for the time being is shown, and people understand the whole entire truth. So on 7/28, 2022 is the new moon. Also, Mars starts doing its thing. And one of the things are, people are very angry. So take a deep breath, make sure that this is, you are acting in the best interest of yourself and others, even though you may be angry. Saturn is retrograde from 4/14 until 10/23. And that is literally giving us time to make those projects that we started in the first part of the year, having them come to kind of represent themselves. Also, additional opportunities to add to those projects in which they come to fruition. One of the things I always like to look at is stocks. Now, I'm not a professional stock trader, nor do I, but I do look at when the company was started and when they um, started to exchange. And Netflix, they had a low couple of months. I think they will begin to rise again. eBay will rally. Um, Amazon will raise, if their past rise in stock prices are correct on the information that I researched, they should be raising anywhere from 7 to 10%. Intel stock will fall, and TripAdvisor will drop 3 to 7%. Baxter International, I'm looking at, it will rally, but not at the phenomenal rate it was. I think in September, from September of last year to December, it steadily went up. And so that's something to look for. Some of the surprises in July are going to be good. This is just overall. And will pop up, and some will be challenges. So I'd like to get to the regular sun signs. And so I'd like to start out with Aries. Aries, the universe supports your career this month. Get things done. Don't procrastinate, because projects are going to come fast and furious. The other thing is the big picture. Have a big picture of how you really want things to go and communicate that correctly because to others, because sometimes Aries are so excited that they're not known for their communication. They're great communicators, don't get me wrong, but communicating an idea from front to back is another thing. Um, Try not to avoid the things that you don't like to do. Just get them done because you're going to be extremely busy. What opportunities come in this month for Aries is literally a stepping stone for 2023. Um, I see a lot of leadership roles with my clients that I see on a normal basis. I see a lot of leadership roles happening for them in 2023. Um, Also, Chiron is healing past wounds for Aries. Um, and that's the other thing. If there are any limits that you preconceive or feel that are imposed upon you, really re-examine those and move forward. Um, Mars is in Aries from right at July 5th, and Aries and Mars, it is very, you're going to have a hard time sleeping. Relationships will be renewed from the past, as well as things, old projects. For the general forecast, that really applied to Aries emphatically. Now we're moving on to Taurus. Okay, so this month is going to be kind of shaken up. Career changes in the middle of the month mostly. There are some fated business associates that are in love and relationships. This is the month you're going to meet some key people that are either going to be additions to your family, or they're going to be additions to your business, or you're going to find a new company to work for. Don't ignore new ideas. You're getting like kind of like downloads, brilliant downloads. And so really flesh those out and make sure that you are giving them your all, because they're literally going to be the impetus to move you forward. Now, again, that 18-year cycle for you is very emphasized. So, whatever you didn't complete 18 years ago, look at it now and go, I'm going to complete it. Just, yeah. So, you're going to be over energized, not being able to sleep. So, you're going to have to work on that. The other thing is, and forgive me, so with a new moon in your fourth house of Leo, it emphasizes your personal life. There's also a chance of inheritance or unexpected finances in a plus way. Um, and with that, they're asking you, it's best to cover old debts, that kind of thing. Heal the past. Bring together kind of a supportive tribe for you, Taurus. In 2023, it'll be your spirituality and a real examination of, am I living my best life? That kind of thing. Renewing your sense of worth, that's important. New year's, new life, possibly moving or a new career, a focus. Whatever you focus on, you're going to manifest, Taurus. One of the things that they're calling on for you to do with the placement of the planets and is to really focus on your health and exercise. And I do feel like there will be a sudden focus in new careers. All right, Gemini. Um, Venus is going to be emphasizing relationship support. Romance is in the air, and it's going to be a good financial month for you. More money is coming your way. 12th house is being kind of focused upon. in the North Node. If you dream something, think about it. Um, is it a message? Is it the cosmos kind of giving you, yeah, a nudge to get a new job or a nudge to move or whatever? But new ideas, new downloads, creative time. If you're a creative Gemini, which most Geminis are, you might want to put pen to paper or paint or whatever you find a way to express yourself, dance, whatever. Go for it. Old patterns of how you deal with things are leaving. Let go what does not serve you. Friends from the past are coming. If there was a disagreement or maybe you didn't see eye to eye, make amends. Um, Also, there's gains and profits from efforts moving forward. Gemini, your psychic abilities will be emphasized this month and will shape your future. 2023 collaborations are positive. Um, Mercury is a direct, and that's your ruling planet. And so love is in the air. Remember, with planetary configurations, ambitions are realized. So put that extra time in those projects. Be detail oriented. New opportunities for travel and spiritual values are on the way. Okay, Cancer. Okay, Cancer, and you got to forgive my paper shuffling because July was a very big month to look at, where the planets were, how they were being affected versus the signs. So, Cancer, the month of July is new moon, new beginning. If you're inspired to do something, do it. If you have a project, don't rush through it. Take your time. By the culmination at the end of the project, you will usually either ask for help or there'll be some association with this project that will provide positive collaboration for 223, or I should say 2023. So any type of long-term projects are favorably looked upon. Cancer, community activism. That was what I saw for you. Small and large ways you can give back to your community. Work development and changes are all coming in 2023. Cancers have had to let others lead sometimes. Sometimes they are the project managers. They're the ones that line things up so other people can lead, but that role will be changing in 2023. New opportunities in career, also volunteering. It was weird because I kept looking at where your planets were, and I'm like, that's kind of the volunteering setup. I'm thinking that volunteering is a good way for you to get a new position if you so choose. Um, Provide an opportunity at least for your skills to shine. And cancers are amazing when it comes to volunteering and community activism. Get out of your comfort zone for sure. Okay, Leos. The ninth house is all about God and love and following your intuition. Um, there might be some over expenditures this month. I know we switch from one to the other, but that ninth house emphasizes both. Travel, if you get time. I see a lot of traveling for business, especially. Education is emphasized. And one of the things that Leos do is they're very creative, very managerial, and so they tend to volunteer for all kinds of projects. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Leos are natural leaders, but sometimes events and projects need another's perspective. and go ahead and entertain that perspective, because you won't regret it. Personal audits are happening now. Um, for Leos, especially, this last month of June, and then you have May. And if we back it up to mid April, was nothing but go, 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 go. Um, Leos tend to be workaholics. And so, if you would, because September is going to kick back up again, if you would kind of take it easy, slow, make sure your day planner is organized, because um, one of the things with that Mars energy is that it will cause Leos to have anxiety, that kind of thing. So, um, one of the things that, partnerships are positive, and you have to let people have some sort of skin in the game to make sure that you have a complete buy-in. So, Leo, have a great month. I'm on to Virgo. Okay, Virgo, you had probably the most easygoing month that I think most of us have had. Um, Virgo, the end of the month is more busier for you than the beginning. So, career projects, you're getting noticed. Um, really spend your time on marketing or verbally communicating your ideas. Towards the middle of the month, it's more about marriages and love and a love connection. If things aren't working out for you, you just might just say no, because um, it's the time for establishing good, healthy boundaries for Virgo. There are new opportunities galore. Don't get me wrong. The first part of the month is very calm, but you need to realize which ones are the correct door to open. So if you get an opportunity, make sure it's the right one for you and it makes you happy. Um, Time to take stock of your life, the choices that you made, and honor your goals and ambitions. Try something new, go back to school. The other thing is, because you've had that busy time frame, get back to health and wellness again and fitness, because we don't want, your career to take over your health problems. All right. Have a great month, Leo. We're on to Libra. Librans are going to be so busy this month. It'll make it makes the other signs look like they're sleeping in and calling off work. So, Libra, you are going to have the 3 weeks of calm. So, the first week of July, the second week of July, and the third week of July. I do feel with your configurations that you are going to have a um, career advancement. It'll be very positive, and let's see here. Okay, we are good. All right. I love doing this myself, not. Anyway, um, but you need to start to organize priorities for you. Um, Life is going to get so busy, and there's so many great opportunities happening. And there'll be more opportunities where you can use your creator given talents. Relationships are being made to be focused on. Um, Jupiter wants you where you can collaborate, and it's an easy collaboration. The other thing is past partnerships and jobs and such are going to be looked at. And that's kind of, how do I want to say, the focus for Librans, because if it didn't work in the past, well, I'm going to see if I'm going to make it work now. Not always the case. The other thing that a sudden 8th house is a rare conjunction for Librans, and sudden changes will happen for Libras. And it's weird because, like I said, the first 3 weeks of the month are going to be very calm. But the last has to do with new job offers, new relationships, possible changes in the family. Um, so you're going to concentrate on health, um, the fur babies in your household, possible new family members or new fur babies, whatever. Your relationship may grow to marriage. Focus on long term projects. If you get frustrated, do that Libran thing of switching gears or switching projects. Original ideas are the ones that yield the most profit or the most bang for your buck. Okay, so Libra, take your vitamins and have a good July. All right, the next thing is the Scorpio. Now, their ninth house is more emphasized, which means traveling. They might sell their home. Jobs from a different state might be temporarily like relocating. Their full moon is in Capricorn. So if you have any stocks, investments, property, I would make sure that it's re-examined and a wise thing to hold. The other thing is Scorpios are kind of coming into their own this year. Um, Sometimes with Aries direct, the way it is now in July, on the 5th, one of the things that will affect Scorpios is their overactive anxiety and type fear. So, work on mental health and also reevaluate your personal relationships. Are they healthy? Are they supportive? Um, and for some reason, I felt that when I looked at some of the configurations, it talked about um, possible income coming to you from either selling property or that kind of thing. So it's not like your regular earned income, but a surprise or um, finances gained off of some other property or stock or whatever. Okay, have a great week or month. Sagittarius, for the month of July, relationships, finances, and assets are all a positive. Um, Watch taxes and things, written things. Don't just say, oh, it looks like a great contract, let's just sign it. Always get a lawyer, but especially during the month of uh, July. Uh, there might be some home life changes for Sagittarians with additions or subtractions. Um, and the other thing is any past familial issue. So if you had a problem with Aunt Sally or whatever and gotten a huge fight, it usually bubbles back up. 2023 will be a lot more so busier for the Sagittarius than 2020 or 2022. And take a leap of faith. If you want to try something new as far as in the work sector, if you want to try a different job, now this is a great year to try it. Also, organization. Um, when Aries is direct, it gives anything that has a fire sign in it extra energy. When Sagittarians get a lot of energy, they usually have a lot of projects. So stay organized, and it'll how do I want to say, keep you from getting frustrated. Sagittarius, I want you to have a great July, and I'll see you in August. All right, Capricorn. This was another sign that I felt July could be slightly tricky, but also yield opportunities and benefits. So Capricorn, write it down, you make it happen. Literally, there's enough energy snapping and cracking and popping around you that you can get done what you need to get done. Um, Writing your new ideas on paper is magic for you this month. Establish a foundation for 2023. I know I mentioned that a lot, but those things that we are doing now will be stepping stones for the new year. Invest your energy in what you value. Let go of that stuff that does not serve you. Partnership with common goals. So if you have a partnership in business or in emotional life, and you both have the common goal of having a happy, wonderful life or a profitable project, then that's awesome. If you have someone in your life that is not on the same mindset that you are, um, you may find projects difficult. So it's stating that, if you want to make job changes, now's the time to do it. Get more sleep. Um, the other thing is in July, Capricorns, you may get some opportunities to have some situations boil up that will provide you an opportunity to reevaluate how you feel about things. And that may be hard, it may be easy, but it's almost like having a check off list and making sure that your effort is being spent in a way that is beneficial to you and not just um, killing your time or whatever. So um, it's important to forgive and forget. Don't hold on to any old, how do I want to say, uh, transgressions, because you're going to be too busy to deal with them. So, all right, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, July. Wow. This is lots of stuff. Okay. So Aquarius, now's a good time for you to take a vacation. You have had a very busy past 2 months. And also the full moon, Pluto's in your 12th house. This is the time where you start to not sweat the small stuff and actually put your time and effort into things that have meaning for you. Focus on what really matters. If it's weird because with that configuration, marketing, writing, past projects, um, whatever project you did not finish 18 years ago will come back around, and you're going to finish it now with life positive altering um, events. So um, also make sure you're spending enough time with your family. It's important that you've learned lessons in the past in regards to your finances. Um, July will not be, I repeat, and I don't ever like to do negative predictions. So let me just say that July will be challenging for finances. Something will require to be fixed or whatever. Um, but now's the time to put your effort and your dollars into things that matter. The vision that you had for your life, don't get sidetracked. Keep moving forward. Um, the other thing is you will have more projects at work. The workload would be more. Don't feel bad if you have to delegate. Um, Your family needs to be supportive at this time because there's a little emotional angst that's going on because of the review of your past. This is, like I said, July is your month for a cognitive break. Just let it go and um, know your own mind and take care of yourself because um, it's been busy, busy, busy. And then this month is more like a review for you, an emotional review. All right, you have a great month of July, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. Okay, so Pisces had a really good outlook for July. Fifth house emphasis, more fun, follow those bright ideas. Your full moon emphasizes friendships. Um, the positive new moon, look at when the new moon is, Pisces. Anything that you did 2 weeks prior to, whether it be um, a new job application, a project submission, whatever, is positive new opportunities will come to fruition. If you notice after the retrograde, the Mercury retrograde, you're going to find a shift in your finances. And be very cognizant of your spending. Also, Pisces, those philanthropic activities will be emphasized. Um, Self-care. The last 2 years have not been the easiest for my Piscean friends, and so your awareness of that and to care for oneself. Your North Node transits Taurus. Start planning now, financially for uh, 2023. Take advantage of the time that you have and the opportunity and the growth that you'll have this month. The other thing is, if you got an idea, this is the month to hit the ground running. So, one of the things also with Pisces is if there's any type of health issue, it's a good thing to take care of it in the month of July. So that's it for the predictions, the astrological predictions for July. My hope for you is that you take them and you're able to live your best life in July. I'm hoping that we will get a little better at this as far as the production part of it. It sounds like I'm going to have to do this on my own. Um, and I thank you for allowing me to stumble through this. And I hope that what I gave you is helpful. And if you would like and subscribe, that would be awesome. You also have my email if you would like to do the journaling prompts. Also, if you'd like to get on our list for classes, they're very reasonable. And basically, you have one-on-one. Also, I sponsor other people who have wonderful talents that bring out the best in all of us. And one is Brooke Long and her intuitive nutrition classes. They are amazing. We will have her on as a guest and to interview her. And I'm going to sign off. And I hope, may the stars be good to you in the month of July and you live your best. Have a good night.